Well, hello my YouTube friend. Today it is my utter pleasure to present you this beautiful little piece that I just got from a deal with Tri-City, my buddy Bill Hall, who got it himself from the auction bid during G7. So this is actually the Tory. It's a prototype and only two have been made to date. First is Peter Carey's Carey, personal Carey actually, that's the knife he's carrying on himself on a daily basis, and the other one is this one. So basically this is going to be probably the only video you're going to see about this knife, being that Peter doesn't do video on YouTube, so I'm the only lucky and proud collector in the world to own this perfect knife. It took me some time, you know, to get to buy my first Carey, because I just wanted to have a special one that I would really appreciate more than, you know, Cayman. We see them all the day. Oh, his model are quite, you know, famous. Not to say that I don't like them, but I wanted to have something special. That's it. You know, I wanted to, for my first Carey, to get something special, and I did with this one. I found the opportunity and got this knife. So before going into the knife, you know, let's just take a look at the perfection and the beauty of this piece, because I'm afraid that my filthy fingers will take off a little bit of the beauty that we have here on the handle. I just want you to see first, before I go on the review, the awesomeness, the perfection of this marble carbon fiber. I mean, I have owned a lot of knives with carbon fibers, a lot of knives with carbon fiber, let me put that straight. This is, I mean, the best by far finish of marble carbon fiber. Look at that. It's almost like you have something in 3D, all intricate work, almost, you know. It looks alive. That's just insane. And it's polished. It's so beautiful. Then after that, you have this piece of zirconia. This, I made a video recently saying that Walter Randolph, with the one that I had, was probably the best piece of zirconia. Well, that's what I was thinking, and actually that was the truth when I got this one, the Walter Randolph. But now that I have this Carey, look at that. Oh man, the video probably does a little bit of a justice of this piece. The color that he brings are just insane. You have purple, pink, some brown here even. The marks of the zirconium here are just splendid. Look at the purple that you have here, and it changes colors even with the light. It's just mesmerizing. I wanted to spend just a little bit of time. This is a Peter custom pivot. But I wanted, to spend some time on this piece of zirconia, just for the love of beautiful thing, as to spend some time on this beautiful marble carbon fiber, just for the love of beauty. So now, Peter Carey is a knife maker that is very well known for, I would say, the perfection of his action, the perfection of his finish. So about the action, one word. You're going to see that the action is a little bit, I mean, you see the double click here, you see that it's not really perfectly smooth now, but it's just a matter of breaking. I mean, it's even already better, way better than what it used to be when I got it. I mean, when I was just disengaging the blade, it was stuck like that, and then after that, it didn't even go, it didn't even move, because it had to pass the ball D10. But you know, after several flipping, it's already I get to feel the perfection of the action of his knives. So yeah, oh man, look at the dragon spine back spacer. That is just epic. I was talking about the color that he got on the zirconia. Now, what is to say about this piece of Mokutai? That is absolutely insane. On this side, it's polished. I mean, it's popping color, from everywhere. And look inside even. Look at the beauty. Come on, let me catch some light here. Okay, you see that. The yellow and the blue here are just simple insanity. That is, oh man, it's such a beautiful knife. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. So about the knife itself, yeah, Peter Carey does knife for quite a while now. I would say he started like before late 90s, I would say. Started making knives, and he got to a point where it's very famous. Some of his designs are made by, you know, Spyderco and everything. So yeah, for those of you who follow, you know, the custom knife world, you know about Peter, you know how splendid his knives are. I held a couple of them. I was impressed, and as I said, I wanted to wait for the good one, and man, is that the good one for me. Now, let's talk about it as a knife, okay? So, as always, we'll start with the handle, but we already started with that, actually. The perfection of the pieces I've talked about, you know, but I don't know about you, that's just a video that will last for 15 minutes, no more. But me, I had the knife since yesterday, and I cannot stop staring at it, just looking at it. So it's a pleasure. Even if it's redundant, to me, it's not. I mean, checking that this beauty is not redundant, and I hope that you appreciate, as I do, the beauty of it. So yeah, the scale is just perfect. I like also even the hardware that is in blue. You know, yeah, most definitely titanium screws, anodized in blue, very nice. And as always, as I said, this custom pivot from Peter is really nice. The handle has, I like the design of this handle. I mean, it has some really straight lines here, you know, on the top and on the bottom. You have some straight line, boom, you know, straight line. And in the middle, it's all rounded. Look at that. I mean, it's rounded here, and you have some kind of choice for the hand. It's very nice. I like this, you know, compound, you know, forms, some straight lines and some, you know, rounded lines. The overall shape of the handle is curved, which is the shape that I prefer. So between the curved shape and the choice that you have here, that makes for a knife that has a perfect, look at that, index here, middle finger here, just a place for a 2-finger. And it's not a bold knife like the big XL Cayman or others that Peter does, usually, you know, with the big, I didn't want, you know, something like that would be, you know, wide and big and bulky. This one is really elegant. So, like I said, very nice curved shape, perfect place everywhere for all the fingers. Look at this guard here. The tab is continuing. And yeah, one word about the tab. The tab is a small one, you know, I like that. It's not too much protruding, just a little bit of jimping here, up above the pivot. Best action you can ever find, best tab. It can be even smaller than that, that would be perfect, you know. And I like when it's open that it follows, of course, the choil here, which is make for a really nice guard. And the jimping here is one of the best jimping I've ever experienced. One of the best, truly one of the best jimping ever experienced. So the grip here is, I won't use that knife, unfortunately, for big cutting task, but man, is that a nice grip that you have here. And the clip here is not even bothering. So very nice. You have a front choil here, which is small, but again, you can use it definitely for a small cutting task. Not a problem at all. The ergos are splendid, absolutely phenomenal. The action, yeah, so yeah, just to finish with the handle, yeah, the clip is a kind of 3D clip, very nicely done, held in place by one screw only. I don't know if it would hold in time, but whatever. And the piece of zirconium also, or zircotai, sorry, is nice. A little bit, you know, faded compared to the bolster, but still a very nice piece with the holes here. I like the whole pattern here. So very nice, and ergos, and very nice handle all in all. The action, as I said, will be perfected, but as it is now, it's already excellent, man. It's snappy, like boom, you know, I really like the noise that it makes. You have an internal stop pin here, and actually I really like this. You know, I don't like to have hidden stop pins. I like internal or external, but at the very least, I like those stop pins. I don't like the one that are hidden. They proved mechanically to fail way more than the others. So I like to put the makers that do a flipper here at the right position, and they just do, you know, a kind of cut on the blade. I don't know if, yeah, you see a cut here on the blade, and a cut here on the tab. This way you can make your flipper tab almost everywhere and don't be annoyed by the presence of the stop pin here. I don't know if I make myself clear. Let me see if I can try to show you that. Maybe I won't. You see, just doing a cut. Come on, I will focus here. That won't allow me to, but you see what I mean. I mean, look at that. I mean, it will go over here the stop pin, and here you will have the cut on the blade that will go on the stop pin. I'm probably not really sounded when I say that, but I'm understanding myself, which is nice enough for the moment. So, nice ergos, as I said. Now let's talk about the blade. Mike Norris Damascus. I mean, that the overall knife made it for me, but the blade shape is great, because usually, you know, his lines are not like that. I mean, to me, honestly, I will have to check again, because maybe I say stupid things, but as always, I don't care. But I think it's the first time that I see him do like a kind of recurve on his blade. So the recurve here is very, very nice. I adore the blade in itself. Maybe I would just have wanted to be a little bit narrower here, you know, here. It looks like there's a little bit of discrepancy between the width here and the one that you have here. Maybe it's a little bit too much. I don't know if you would agree. Just a little bit. Again, it's just to say something, you know. But yeah, other than that, this blade shape is phenomenal. And this Damascus piece is great. The grind, the hollow that you have here and on the swedge, it's just splendid. Now, it's sharp as it can come. It's pointy as it can come. It can be a perfect EDC, absolutely perfect EDC. It's dressed, so I won't use it as such. But it's just carbon fiber. I mean, that can carry perfectly well in the pocket. And if I just use it for paper or whatever, I can definitely use it. I'll think about that. But to me, it is a knife that I can carry definitely. Love the liners, and of course I love also on the handle the fact that it's, as you can expect, absolutely seamless junction. The engagement is, you don't see it very well, but it's like 15% very early and secure. It's rock solid, but it's just the start. I mean, it's literally a new piece. I'm the first owner here. Centering is spot on, as you can expect. I mean, and I know for a fact that it will be even better, the action, as I have it now today, because it needs to be broken a little bit for sure, and already it's way better than what it used to be yesterday. One word about the detent. It's a good detent, actually a good detent, not the best in the world, but it's a good detent. So you see, it won't open by accident, but of course, if you just push it hard, it will open. For me, it's enough. This will never open by accident, and will allow you to have a really nice action that will improve in time for sure. What more can I say? Man, this dragon spine here, backspacer, just look at that. I mean, you have blue, yellows, purple, all the color, all the spectrum of the color you will find in the pieces that he shows here. And it's very clever because, look at that. I mean, you have some real nice contrast with the black, really dark marble carbon fiber with the black Damascus, and here all the colors that are popping in the middle there is nice. I have a friend that told me that they would go for a satin blade. You know me, my friend, I love satin blades way more than Damascus, but on this one there would be too much of a contrast, you know, between the black here, the blue here, and the satin blade. I don't know, I would lose something. I think that it's really nice to have dark and dark here, and in the middle, all those colors popping here from everywhere. So, and those yellow here, how delicate it is. I mean, this guy is, to me, a genius, and hopefully it's not going to be my last one, but at the very least, I wanted one great Carey, and I got it, which to me is, man, I'm happy. What can I say? I am really pleased with that knife, and luckily I am, because they're getting more and more expensive, and this one was probably one of the most expensive, and crazy price, but I don't care. I mean, money I will forget, the knife I will play with. So yeah, I'm more than happy with that, and hopefully, my friend, you enjoyed this video as I did, and as I did to make it, because to me it's a pleasure to do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't dare wasting my time and yours doing those kind of videos. So with that being said, my friend, catch you very soon for another video. It was a pleasure. Bye-bye.